Aisha was not a child, and I can prove it to you in less than 2 minutes only using 6 points. Point number 1, she was 9 years old, but people mature at different stages. Back then, there was a lot more stress, and when there's more stress in an environment, you can age quicker. So regardless of her age, we know that her circumstances could have made her mature faster than what would happen now in America. Point number 2, some scholars actually claim that she was 19 years old. There's a difference of opinion on this, because if you look at the hadiths and then compare Aisha's age to the age of her sister, some people believe that she was actually not 9 years old and that was falsely narrated. Point number 3, age wasn't even tracked back then. Sometimes they started counting people's age after they hit puberty or after they passed 10 years old. So you could make a fair argument that Aisha didn't even know her own age at the time. And even though she said she was 9 years old, that could possibly be incorrect because she didn't know. But regardless, me personally, I don't deny that she was 9 years old. Point number 4 is she was engaged previously. Before there was even talks of marrying Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, she was already in an engagement. Point number 5, in Islam, you are not allowed to marry a woman until she has passed the age of maturity. It does not matter about the exact age of a woman when talking about marriage in Islam, it's all based around maturity. Are they mentally mature, and do they have the capabilities of reproducing? If a woman does not meet those 2 qualifications, they do not qualify as being a woman. And it's important for us to understand when you talk about mental maturity, that is not something that a child can have. You must be mentally sound and have the capabilities of acting like an adult to be classified as having mental maturity. So very simply, just by looking at this point, it's very clear that Aisha was not a child because she was mentally mature. Point number 6 is Aisha wrote 1/3 of the hadiths, and these are the teachings and sayings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and she wrote the 3rd most amount of them. If she was a child, how would she have had the capability of remembering those things and translating those things into the hadiths? A child cannot do that. Logically, that doesn't make any sense. If you genuinely think that Aisha was a child, you are uneducated, and you probably get your information from Fox News. Get your facts straight. She was a grown woman, she was not a child, and their marriage was 100% legitimate.